video. I didn't watch the full video, y'all. I told y'all. And they even did the clip of the sweet potato pie scene. I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all. And I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all and I told y'all. The name of this live is to be I told y'all. I told you from the sweet potato pie moment. When we first seen Dave, I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all that Dave and her, he had a relationship with that woman. People don't eat out the same fork, spoons, pies, whatever. She is not delusional. Oh, y'all, they never did nothing with each other. She just delusional. She just want to be with him. She just want to be with Dave. She just want the chocolate. She done had the chocolate on top of her vanilla. I told y'all. I know Auntie know these things. Just like I know cougar life. Amen. I know situationships. Amen. I know crazy. Because I am. A little bit. I know crazy. I know narcissist. And I know super empath. And I knew that he had the mayonnaise on the elbow, as they call it. I knew he had it. Hey, Helen Woodford, I told y'all that. I couldn't even watch the whole video because I said, I told him that God wasn't just thinking it in her head. Amen. Y'all gonna get some side by side today because I got to go back over the surveillance with y'all and tell y'all all the signs. All y'all acting like Dave was so this and that. My penitentiary theory might be right. She might have helped get him out the penitentiary. I told y'all. I told you Melissa when just delusional. That man got an M.O. He likes control. And he been with her, what, over 10 years? Because she know how to play her part. But I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to come out of auntie for a while. I'm going to try to come out of auntie mode. Y'all, I have been here before. I can't lie and say I haven't been Melissa. And that's why I say these skits, even though they kind of redundant sometimes they get on our nerves, all of the above. But bottom line is, y'all, these skits are real life. As much as we hate it, as much as we hate the redundancy, these skits are real life. I can't respond to y'all comments right now because I'm driving, but I promise you, when I get in a stable place and I'm not driving, I will respond to your comments or try to go back in the comments or go on another live where you'll be able to comment. If you're on this live and you listening to the commentary, you want me to go live later, please press like. God dang, gas 428. Oh Lord, 428 for oh Lord. That just stopped me dead in my tracks. If y'all could, please press the like button. Press the like button. And I'm finna continue my review of this last skit. I'm gonna continue. Can you press the like for me? I need at least 5 likes before I continue my conversation. Okay, boy, I'm gonna have to get me a cut water or some kind of drink to go over this review. Amen. I need 5 likes, y'all. Just 5. People, don't cost you nothing to push the like button. Just push the like button for me if you're under the sound of my voice. Push the like button and then I can continue. I can't continue until I get at least 5 likes. Amen. But y'all, I told y'all, that girl was not delusional. I have been her before. I've been that girl before who played her role, played the part, didn't ask for no relationship, didn't ask for much, really didn't dead zone in Dallas. So if the phone hang up, y'all, I'm in a dead zone. But y'all, I've been that girl before. I've been that girl that didn't ask for much, didn't ask for the requirements, who gas is really 429 everywhere. What in the Lord? Y'all, I just came out just to come up 429. What in the trunk? But anyway, let me see, can I go back over some of the comments? Yeah, count Dave out for me. He doesn't have self-control. Never poo where you eat. Now, with that being said, Amber still needs to leave Anthony because he ain't that either. Yeah, I agree with you, Candy. I'm not saying stay with Anthony. I think Amber should divorce. I think Amber should be alone. I don't think she should run back to Wayne's bed. I'd rather see her with Kelvin than Wayne or any of the rest of them. Cause I think at least he'll be, well, I can't say he'll be honest. Never mind. Y'all, gas is 4.29 in Dallas. I've been in the house for a week. I didn't know. I didn't know about the gas situation in Dallas. But y'all, I'm telling y'all what I know. I'm telling you what I know. Y'all, this is getting crucial. This is getting crucial. But anyway, I was gonna say, drop how much gas is in your town, cause it's a misunderstanding in Dallas, Texas. 4.29 at the cheap place is 4.29. In the hood is 4.29. I don't understand this. Lord have mercy. Y'all, skits get to skidding. Y'all might see me live a lot. Amen. Because I can't go nowhere because I'm being home. Amen. Anyway, y'all, but I knew it. I knew it, y'all. I knew it. You see how she jumped up on Dave, just like Amber jumped up on. He liked to pick him up. Amen. He like him thin enough to pick up. Amen. Gas 4.49 in Maryland, 4.50 in Colorado. Lord, it's a misunderstanding. I need a remote job, y'all. But I told y'all Dave on who he said he was. He ain't said nothing to nobody about Amber being what you call it, about good was his ex. But this morning he let us know that baby Melissa ain't going nowhere. Melissa is the ride or die. Amen. Melissa knows his. I want to know who the crazy girl was. Lord, I hope and I pray. Bring Genesis to the skit. Lord, let Genesis be the crazy woman. Let Genesis be the crazy woman. Yeah, I had to put in my contacts. I couldn't see. I couldn't find my glasses before I left. I got on my amber eyes. We gonna call it the amber color gray. Amen. Uh, y'all, I'm telling you what I know. Bring Genesis. Let Genesis be the crazy ex-girlfriend. And y'all, Auntie won't say nothing bad about the writers and the skits no more. If y'all just let Genesis, amen. Let Genesis be the crazy ex-girlfriend. And baby, we got action. Wayne, you hit your million views. You have a million views, Wayne. Just let Genesis be the crazy girlfriend. Oh my God, that would be beautiful. Oh, that would be beautiful, Lord. Let it be Genesis. Amen. Let Genesis be the one. Amen. I want it to be Genesis so bad. Mm. Can y'all imagine if Genesis is the crazy girlfriend? Mm. But anyway, y'all see how he romanticized, how he was so romantic with Melissa. Dave is a player from the Himalayas. Dave is a player, y'all. They can give us that little I used to ride or die. They can give us the little music or whatever. Y'all, but I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know. Dave is a chocolate player. Amen. Melissa is hurt because sometimes, and I'm gonna speak from previous. I ain't gonna say side chick because he didn't technically have a girlfriend, but I have been a side chick before. Anyway, I'm saying from a retired side chick. I wasn't a side chick for long. It's only about one or two of them. Maybe I was a side chick. But anyway, sad side chick, when you are the side chick where you quiet, you let things be. You ain't trying to be the main chick. You ain't trying to be the girlfriend. You happy and content where you are. And you let them win. Amen. When you let them win, secretly, you want to win in the background. And most side chicks, I don't care how much you say you play your role or whatever. With a man like Dave, that area is gonna keep on kicking me out. Y'all, when you a side chick, amen. I'm retired. Many years ago. We gonna say that. Many years ago. You always hope and pray that one day you'll be that main chick in the back of your head. Even if you playing your role good. And with her, she figured one day, especially after the crazy woman. Y'all, I've been to a point where I didn't even know I was a side chick. I done went through that several times in life where I didn't even know I was a side chick. But I was in a situation similar to Genesis's. I mean, not Genesis. I want Genesis to be the crazy girl for me so bad. I'm saying her name. Similar to Melissa, I've been in this situation before where I found out that the guy I was talking to in love with for many, many years, I found out that he was entertaining somebody else. But a girl called my phone and I told her everything. I spilled the beans. So he reached out to me and he was like, this is going to end up bad for me, meaning this could possibly affect his livelihood. I won't say what it is because that's giving too much information, but it potentially would impact his livelihood. So you know what I did? Because I loved him so much and I didn't want to see him hurt and I didn't want to see him go through things. What I did, I called that girl and I said, yep, Chico 1977. He had mayonnaise, egg whites, whatever you want to call it. He had everything on the elbow. It wasn't on just on the elbow either. Amen. I guess he liked vanilla ice cream too. Where the Bortons at? He said he liked butter pecan ice cream. He liked homemade vanilla too. Amen. That's what we go butter pecan, and Melissa's homemade vanilla. Amen. He likes homemade vanilla ice cream. But anyway, back to my personal story. Yeah, I called a girl. I told a girl, I said, you know what? Me and him broke up. He actually told me a lot about you, and I feel like, he loves you and blah, blah, blah. I put, and this is the thing right here. Sometimes a woman will put past her wants, her needs to give a man what he wants. And this is a situation. I've been here before. That's why I say these skits, they sometimes they're redundant, sometimes it's this, that, and the third. But y'all, at the same time, this stuff happened in real life. Because it doesn't happen to me. You give a man what he wants and sacrifice your needs. You see what I'm saying? Sacrifice your needs. I'm getting it mixed up. Your needs. The woman gives up her needs to give the man what he wants. I've been there. So I can relate to Melissa in this situation. All y'all was calling Melissa delusional. And she really didn't have a relationship with him. She had a whole relationship, still got a relationship. He can call her tonight and say, I want to make up with you. And he know he can get it. You like this Stefan Diggs and the chef thing. Live in. Got a key. Yeah, this stuff is real. We just seen this on the news. We just seen the court thing. It's real. Amen. That girl went delusional. Amber's asking all the right questions. She would get to the truth. It's still early. Well, too early. She done gave up the draw. She done GTD gave up the draw. Anybody ever tell you to like me? Child, I don't look like no Beyonce. I wouldn't be on this right now. Same time, Melissa grown, closed mouths don't get fed. Oh no, but don't blame Melissa. Melissa played her role, and a lot of women will play that role. Amen. Amber played it. Honey Pot played it. Well, Honey Pot got out of it. But there are a lot of women that get paid, and the man he romanced her, and then I don't know which came first. I got to go back and look at it because I just stopped dead in my tracks because people was all in the comments this morning. All in the comments this morning. She didn't really have a relationship with him. She's delusional. She's delusional. Even with the Shayla situation, y'all. Shayla is delusional. Now, I ain't gonna say she ain't. Shayla is delusional, but Iman did play her. He did lie to her. He did act like he wanted to be with her. He did tell her what she wanted to hear. So is that delusional? Is it really delusional? Does that work for the one lady that's new in it? Oh, Carrie, it done went down. It done went down, Carrie. Everybody was saying that Melissa delusional. Melissa didn't do nothing, but it delusional. He was never with her. And now we get the flashback. She jumped up on him just like Amber jumped up on him. He carried her through the living room the same way he carried Amber through the living room. He has a trend, and I knew it. I knew it. It was the words he said. And he might generally like Amber, but he not gonna let go of Melissa because they don't. They don't. Dave did very thing stood up with Melissa. Melissa continued to say she was cool. Yeah, she playing her part. She playing her role. And some of you women maybe have never been there and you can't relate, but I can relate. I've been there before. Where you don't want to lose that yes sir. And I don't know if it's the yes sir or something else for her, but yes sir. Angela was with me from the beginning. That yes sir. Hey man, I done been in a situation where every day I try my best not to text them. I try not to text them every day. Amen. Because I know what they gonna come with. Amen. But for years, I ignored everything. I didn't care who he was with. Amen. I didn't care what went on. I wasn't trying to be in no relationship with him.